まずはこの、邪魔をしてきたこの弓矢兵を倒します。
So first of all, let's get up here. Let's try to defeat those the archers so that we can really go head to head with the boar downstairs.
そうするとここにアイテムがあるのでそれをゲットします。
Seems we found an item. It's called the lure. Let's see if we can use this somehow.
あのアイテムは敵をおびき出すことができるアイテムです。
So what this item actually does is it lures enemies into specific areas of the user's choice.
そのアイテムをうまく使えば、イノシシをうまく、おびき出して倒すことができると思います。
So I think if we can effectively use this item, it will probably help us in terms of trying to defeat this boar.
ちょっとこの槍兵も邪魔なので倒してしまいましょう。
First, we got to get rid of this guy.
このキャラクターは、ずっとこう盾で防御しているので、なかなか倒すことができません。
So this enemy here, he obviously has a shield, which is getting in the way of our attacks. So probably take the method that we just took right there.
ですが、今のような形で敵が攻撃している隙に、裏に回ることで、攻撃を、与えることができました。
So finding the one moment where the enemy's just finished his attacks is a little bit vulnerable is sort of key in being able to effectively sneak behind and kill the enemies.
おっとちょっとまたやられてしまうかもしれないです。ちょっと休憩しましょう。
Enemy is still very strong. Take a quick break and do some recovering.
そしてルアーを装備して。
So now that the lure is equipped,
今あそこでおっとちょっと失敗してしまいましたね。
The boar's not being lured to where we want him to go, and we're being put into pieces here.
ちょっと引き返せないので、ここはやり過ごしますか。体力を回復させることでまだ戦えますが、ちょっと危険ですね。
Seems like we're having a little bit of trouble here. We died once again.
先ほどのプレイではルアーを使ってこのフィールドにある2つ、火が燃え盛っている場所があったと思います。そこにルアーを投げ込むことによって、鎧を着たイノシシを、そこに突っ込ませてですね、燃え上がらせて倒すという方法が実はありました。
So we were having difficulty, as you can see, but what we were actually trying to do is we were trying to use that lure item, sort of throw it into the fire, lure the big boar into the fire, and find out that the boar is actually pretty vulnerable to the heat. So that's one of the methods that we can really take, or try to carry out against large enemies, as you just saw.
そうすることで普段では倒せないような時もうまくこうオブジェクトを利用することによって、倒すことができるのです。はい。
So it's important to be able to try to find the vulnerabilities, try out different methods when faced up against difficult enemies, and well, this guy hits really tough.
はい、こういった形に、一つの困難に対してそれをどう克服するかというアプローチが多数用意されているのが、このダークソウルというゲームになります。
So as much as Dark Souls is said to be extremely difficult, we try to implement as many options or methods for players to overcome these difficulties. Hopefully being able to feel a sense of satisfaction or achievement after we can really get past this big monster.
さらにはああいうような形で相手の背後を取って一撃必殺の攻撃を繰り出すこともできます。
So there we go. We snuck up behind, finishing blow. It's one of the more, one more of the tactics that we can carry out to defeat difficult enemies.